Hey everybody. Today I'm going to show you some physical therapy exercises that I was given for my torn labrum. So I do these every day, or at least a combination of them, and I'm finding it's very helpful to strengthen the muscles around my hip joint. So I wanted to share it with you. For today I'm using resistance band. Mine is extra heavy, but of course you can get whatever weight you like. I have a Pilates ball and a dumbbell. Mine's 10 pounds. You can do whatever you like. All right, let's get started. So let's do this one here. Start with the band. Wrap it right around. I will say I'm already warm. I already went on a walk and foam rolled. So I recommend you start warm. Okay, just lay right back on the mat. Digging into the heels, tucking the pelvis, and pushing the hips up. And then I'm going to separate my knees a little bit against that resistance band. I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds. I'm feeling it in my glutes. Good, and then I release and come back down. I'll do that a few times. Good. All right, sticking with the band, I'm just going to stand up. Yes, so this one, maybe I'll do it from the side so you can see. I'm going to hinge from my hips, put my weight in my left leg, and I'm going to come out against the band and back. It's a good balance activity, but also it's strengthening my hip joint, all the muscles around there. Of course, you can hold on to a counter or a chair or something if you don't feel comfortable just freewheeling it like I am. Good. I'm just holding this one. Good, and then you switch sides. I'll face this way. You could maybe see what it looks like head on. I hinge, and my weight goes into the other leg now. And I really don't keep track of how many. I just do it until I start to feel a good burn. Awesome. All right. taking out this band. And this next one, I'm going to use the dumbbell. So this is very challenging. So what I'm going to do is same kind of start, but I'm holding on to this weight, hinging at the hip. My weight's going into my left leg. And I'm hinging, and then I'm externally rotating the hip. Yes, not easy. This one I definitely lose my balance a lot on. That's okay. That's what I'm working on. I want my hip joint to be as strong as possible to take the load off of my labrum. And if that means I can only do these one at a time and have to replant my foot every time, that's okay. One day, I'm going to be able to string a whole bunch of them together. Without falling over. I'll show you what it looks like from the front. I'm going to switch sides. So my weight is now on the right. I'm going to hinge a little bit. Digging in through that supporting leg. This is definitely one I need to work on. My Pilates ball is making an escape. Woo! All right, I'm gonna grab this thing before it gets away. Coming back down into that bridge, but this time we're gonna squeeze this ball between the knees and we're gonna address our adductors, okay? So the ball goes right in there, digging in through my heels. I'm gonna lift my hips up and squeeze the ball. Holding it for 10 seconds or so. And back down. It's windy today. I'm feeling it in my glutes as well, but mostly in the inside of my legs, the adductors. Yes. Great. Okay, And now I'll show you some more. Put that there so it doesn't roll away. Okay, side lying. Bottom leg extended. Top leg crosses over. And I'm lifting and holding. I like to point and flex my foot while I'm here. And down. Breathing. Great. We'll do the other side, and I'm going to face the other way so that you can see what it looks like from this angle. Stepping over. Okay, now this next little series of movements is quite challenging also. So we're going to start in this 90-90. Yeah. So at first, it's not that bad, but then it gets really hard for me. So I'll show you the part that's super hard. First, the back leg is going to dig the knee in and lift up the foot. This is nice for the hip. Then I'm digging the foot in and lifting the knee, but not really, the point of this part isn't really to lift the knee, it's to dig that foot in and engage all the muscles on the inside of the leg. Good, digging the knee in. And the foot. Okay, this is the part that's hard. The front leg, the lead leg. Dig the knee in and lift the foot. I'm laughing because it's almost impossible for me. So I hope it's easier for you. I got a little bit off the mat and I have to lean my torso and my foot does weird things. But I am feeling it here, so I guess that's good. This one is super hard for me. I definitely have weakness on the inside of my legs, like the adductors here, and This is how I'm going to get him stronger. I'm going to try 2 more. Eesh. All right, other side. I'm going to start with the back leg, digging the knee in, and the foot comes up. Digging the foot in and feeling all those muscles engage. Okay, now I'm going to try to do it on this leg. When my physical therapist showed me this move and I tried it for the first time, I was very surprised at how I couldn't really do it. So I told him my brain wasn't braining. That's what it feels like. My body was not listening to the messages coming from my brain. So I'm going to try that again. I have to really lean my torso for me to get anything out of this. I think it's harder on this one. I'm trying to dig my knee in and only lift up my foot. I want to do that. And I'm going to try 2 more. It's very humbling. Okay. Let's see which one is left. Okay, I'm going to stand up and start off nice and balanced. Shifting the weight into the left leg. Reaching all the way down. Like I'm running in slow motion. Good. Okay, I'm gonna show you from this angle as I switch to the other side. My weight's all going into my right leg this time. And like I said, I don't count. So in the end, one side might get more reps than the other, but that's what it needed because I only go by feel. Awesome. Okay, so this video is not exhaustive. There's lots of other different exercises that someone can do to help strengthen their hip regarding a hip labral tear. But these were just some of the ones that I do that my physical therapist has shown me. Yes, and here I'm doing a variation of Skandasana, a yoga pose. I like it because it stretches out the adductors, my inside of my leg. I'm just doing a few on each side. My Pilates ball said that we're all done. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. I hope that this helped you. I hope that you feel stronger in your hips now. Head over to my Yoga for You YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you and God bless you.